Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you can join us on this beautiful September day. Sad that summer is almost gone and fall is around the corner, but that's okay. So today's video will be a full face of Mary Kay. Almost. There's some products that I didn't have. As far as shadows, I am limited. I didn't order as much as I should have, but because I wanted to try it out. So if you remember in my last video, I announced that I ditched BoxyCharm for so many reasons, for a few reasons, and that I switched to Mary Kay because I wanted to try it out based on the testimonials of close friends and even products that I myself had that I had tried. I promised in that video that I would do a full face makeup of all the products that I did purchase from them to try them out with you. So I've already groomed my brows. I've already applied my skincare, my moisturizer, my serum, all Mary Kay. The only thing that was not Mary Kay was a green correcting face base. I've got two of them. I've got this one from Kiko and I've got this one from Milani, just because I had lots of redness on my face. I'm not sure if you can tell, but my skin is a little wonky right now because I did some microneedling last night. It was painful. I didn't have my numbing cream. But anyway, so my skin is a little sensitive, a little red. So I also applied sunscreen. Obviously, you should always apply sunscreen. But because I'm heading out and I have a few errands to run today, I wanted to be protected from the sun. So I've already done all this. We are going to start with foundation. This is the foundation that I purchased right here. It's a luminous foundation. And I was, this is going to take me back, but I was going through all my, gosh, where is it? I was going through all my makeup and kind of decluttering a little bit. And I came across these. Anyone remember these makeup sponges? So remember back in the day before beauty blenders, we were using these sponges. So I decided that I was going to give them a try today. Just because they're there, I didn't want to waste them. We'll see how it works for the application. If not, we'll just go back with brush or beauty blender. So let's get started with the foundation. I had purchased in beige warm 160, and this is it. It's a creamy formula. It blends beautifully, seamlessly into the skin. I've tried all these products, and I'm going to say that the foundation is blendable, and I'm going to say it's a light to medium coverage, but definitely buildable. So, but it still allows your skin to peek through. So that's really nice. I really enjoy that about this foundation, and it is luminous without looking greasy. I don't even remember how to use this sponge. Should I dot it on my face? Should I put it on my hand and apply? But we'll just put a dollop on my hand and I will pick it up with the sponge. So that's it for the foundation. As you can see, it is luminous. Doesn't look greasy, but of course I'm in studio lights. We'll see how it looks in real life. But like I said, I have worn this and it looks great. I really like it. You do, in my opinion, have to just build it up for better coverage if you want. Like I said, my skin was a little bit extra red today just because of the microneedling that I did yesterday. So that's that. So moving on to concealer for the under eye area. I've got two concealers from Mary Kay. One is actually a color corrector. Is there a shade here? Don't think there's a shade. It's just like a neutral, but it's got peachy undertones, which is great to hide some circles under the eye. And then I have an actual concealer, and this one is in the shade Deep Beige. Here they are. I'm going to apply both of these because I find the combination using both together is the perfect coverage. And you'll see what I mean. It's got a nice doe foot applicator. This is the neutral one, and I just get into the corner right there because that's where I have quite a bit of darkness. In the hollows. In the outer corners. The sponge applicator on the clean side, and we'll see what happens. And whatever's left, just bring it down. The darker one, now that I've applied the base. Mary Kay Eye Primer. I found it's really well. It is tacky, and it really helps to anchor down the shadows. So I apply it from lid to brow. Make sure you get the outer corners and the inner corners. As far as these shadows are concerned, I built my own little palette, but I don't have a full range of colors. I've got only one pale color, a transition color. The rest are pretty much darker colors. They're mostly all mattes with the exception of the silver one up here, which is a beautiful color. And then, of course, I have the contour. It's a powder. I didn't see a cream powder from them. The blush, and this is the amazing, if you guys saw in my last video when I kind of just dabbed it on, the highlighter is just crazy, crazy good. Okay, so, oh, the other shadow I did get, so you know what, we'll probably play with that. I'm just going to get creative as we go along, and the colors might not be a good match together, but it's just because I'm just trying what I have here. This was their cream shadow, the mauve, and I'm just going to swatch it for you, although I think I did in my last video, but I just want to show you how amazing it is. That color. Look at that. And I know it may look really intense, but look how it's just blendable and how it just stands out really nicely. And the more you apply, obviously, the more intense it gets. And this is really nice because you don't have to act too quickly. Really beautiful. You don't have to act too quickly. It doesn't dry out quickly. So I'm okay with that so far. We can try to blend it out later. Now I'm gonna go in with the, just as a base, I'm going to go in with this pink color right here, but this is a very simple color. And we're just going to pat it in the outer corner and bring it in to where we have. But that's just to lay out a little bit of a base because we're going to go in with a darker color. And now with the Mary Kay brush, it's the Eye Smudger brush. I'm going to go into that dark brown color. I'm going to go into that dark brown color just to deepen the outer corner. A little goes a long way. I'm going to place it not directly on the outside, but just a little bit more on the inside, right about there, so that it'll be easy to as you can see, so that it'll be easy. This is not exactly the color combination I would use, but these are the colors I purchased. I will be purchasing some lighter shades, more shimmers as well. So I'm kind of creating like a little bit like a sort of a wing, and with a clean brush. This is from e.l.f., one of my favorite blending brushes actually. Just ever so slightly. And if we feel that we need a little bit more, we'll just get a little bit more. So I think that's okay for now. I know it might seem like a very basic eye makeup look, but very wearable and making do with what I've got. But I still think it's very pretty. So again, not completely on the outside, just a little bit towards the inside, and creating like a little bit of a wing, and then blending it out. This is really just to give you an idea of what the shades and the formulation and how they go on. So I'm actually liking this look very much. And now we can just kind of blend it all together, make sure that we've got no harsh lines going on. And I think I will apply a liner just to give a little bit more dimension to the eyes. Who wants to say hello? Say hi, Bester. Here you go. You can hang around. So I don't have a liner from Mary Kay. I didn't purchase one. So I'm going to use what I have. So if we go with a black liner, obviously it'll give more, it'll be more of a dramatic look. If you want to keep it soft, we'll go with a brown. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I've got this one from Personnel. It's waterproof. If you're watching this video from the States, I'm not sure if you guys have this Personnel in the States. I hope you do. It's one of my favorites. So just as you can see, we just added, I have hooded eyes, so I don't kind of create a winged liner, but I kind of go a little thick, but I stop just short of. And if you want, we can tight line and just to give it a little bit more. Understand that when you do that, it does make your eyes look smaller. I have small eyes, but once in a while, I don't mind doing this if my look is overall simple. I'll go back in with that little smudger brush. A little bit, like I said, goes a long way. And we're just gonna go towards the outer half of the eye. I want a little bit more on the inside here, so let's say the outer 2/3 of the eye. And again, because I have small eyes, so I'm going to go in with the that e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just going to clean it up, remove any harsh lines. I find this is not bad. Not a bad look for something that we just are putting together. So I think I'm gonna add some falsies, and I'll be right back. I applied the falsies these are from Kiss. It's the Naked Drama collection. I love them. They're so pliable. Just amazing. I really love these, and it's just the right amount of volume even for an everyday look. So I think I'm pretty satisfied with the eye look. So moving on to contour, let's just finish off our face. I would have liked a cream contour, but they don't have one, so at least I didn't see one. Use this to contour, and as you can see, it's very pigmented. So just to sculpt a little bit the apples, just above the apples of the cheeks, the perimeter of our face. Now I don't do much there simply because I find I have a long face. So what I tend to do is, so that's enough for me. What I'm going to do is apply more towards the forehead and the chin to kind of shorten the face, if you will. So that's okay. I'll even apply some here, a little above the temples. And just kind of whatever is left to bring it out. And bring it down. So I like that because it's just the right amount of dimension that I need. This color is perfect for me. And I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I will go in now, and they have this beautiful cheek. It's an all over cheek brush. It's super dense. I love it. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's angled, but it's very dense. So I'm going to apply the blush just a little bit on the apples because I'm not totally sculpting my face. If we apply it just where we applied, just above where we applied the contour, then that would give us a more sculpted face. But I want my face to look a little rounder. Like I said, I try to shorten it. So I'm going to apply just a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. And then whatever's left, just kind of bring it up. And that creates a little bit of a rounder face. Love this brush. Love the way it hugs the corners of the cheeks. Same thing here. Not too low. We don't want to drag our face down, and whatever's left, I'll bring it up. Boy, does blush change a face, doesn't it? The positioning of the blush really can change the shape of the face. So whatever's left, this is, if you feel you've put too much, they have this great overall blush, and I can just kind of blend everything together. Now, I will use that highlighter. It's crazy highlighter. I'm going to apply that with my finger, and I'm just going to go really just up here. Do you see that? Just right here. I don't want to accentuate anything like close to the eye or the inside of my face where I have larger pores. And I just kind of, this is like, okay, I think this is perfect. Same thing here. Careful not to go too on the inside of the face. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Wow, that's just amazing. So I'm just gonna, there we go. Give it a little bit of a more natural look. Like I said, where this is a day look, right? Perfect for work as well. So now I will set with a little bit of powder. So again, so yes, there was a little bit of creasing happening. So I'm going to take my clean finger and just kind of dab where it kind of creased up a little bit. But overall, it does a great job. And so for that, I will be using the Mary Kay translucent setting powder. This would make a great dupe for high-end ones. It honestly does. A little goes a long way. So I'm using a little spongy thing here. And I'm just going to apply a minimal amount where I tend to, because I have combo skin. So just where I tend to get oily. And whatever's left, which is practically nothing, is where I will apply underneath the eye. Okay, so now moving on to the lips. I have this great combo lipstick and liner from them. It's a perfect match. It came as a set. This I already had. It did not come with the last purchase that I made. So I'm just going to line the lips. And what I do sometimes, which I totally love, is I'll actually line the entire lip area with the lip liner just to give it a great base, and it's more long lasting that way. And I'm going to go in with the lipstick. This is such a beautiful shade. It's a nude. I'll link the color. I think it says rose, but anyway, I'll link the color, but just to swatch it for you. It's such a beautiful nude. It's a matte color. We will apply a gloss over it. And I kind of stretch my lips so that I can get the product in the lines. What a beautiful color. It's got a little bit of shine to it. It's not entirely matte, actually. It's like semi-matte. And I didn't have a lip gloss from them. I should have purchased one. But I'm going to use this one from Catrice. It's a volumizing lip booster, just to give it a bit more color. And that pretty much completes this look, which I really love. A combination I normally would have done, but I just made use with the products and the shades that I had. But we still made it work. I think it looks great. I hope you like it. So there you have it. This is the completed look. Really enjoying it, you guys. I know it's we just kind of made do with the shadows that we had on hand. So not necessarily the colors I probably would have mixed all together, but I think it looks really, really nice. I think we came out with something that was really wearable, beautiful, just enough of that smoky look, but at the same time, so totally wearable for work. The formulation is really nice. I really can't complain. I'm really liking this. So I am looking forward to purchasing more shades. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please stay safe. Have yourselves a great day no matter where you are, and see you next time.